Oh, pancake. Every time you think you might get a little relief, something else comes up. Like I said in the beginning, God don't bless no mess, and all your stuff and your husband's stuff is about to come out to haunt you. Is y'all ready to talk about the mistake pancake made? Let's jost.
Come on, Blazer.
It's the beef for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo, and I'm back with a quick little joke. This is not the review. I'm gonna do an actual review tomorrow in front of the camera, but I wanted to joke pancake right quick. Pancake, first of all, this episode was kind of okay. It was a lot of back and forth about what was going on and who's gonna end and all that. And we'll talk a lot more about that tomorrow. A lot more. But today, and in this particular video, I really wanted to focus on the mistakes that Pancake made. At the end of the day, it's looking like Pancake is a crook. That's just what it is. Pancake, you are a crook. You are a dumb crook, not a smart one. And probably because you're listening to the likes of Rocky. And Rocky is not even a smart man, let alone a smart crook. You had to know the receipts was going to come out. You had to know it was going to come out one day that y'all were doing some underhanded stuff. And it makes all the sense in the world as to why at one point you wasn't on board with none of it. And then all of a sudden you come right back saying, yeah, no, let's do the show. We'll just co-headline. Now you're in agreement with SWV because you just need the show to go on, right? And it's probably because you know that you need the show to go on so that you can collect this kickback, allegedly. Listen, if y'all haven't seen the show, it's a kind of spoiler alert for the end of the show, but at the end of the day, the girls invited Pancake, aka Tasha, down to the studio to have a conversation to talk business. And what they found was that Tamika had receipts, actual printed up receipts. Tamika, we're gonna call you Miss Receipt Girl. But Tamika had printed up receipts from text messages from Rocky to a promoter that they were using. And basically what was happening was this promoter was working with Rocky on the slick and basically having Rocky make sure all four girls were there so that the promoter, I guess, could do a show. And then if he does make that happen, then he would get a kickback, which would be like extra money. So outside of what the promoter was going to pay the group, they were going to pay Rocky and Tasha an extra $20K. Now, this is a form of thievery, if you guys don't know. If we are agreeing to, let's just say $100,000 for a show apiece, and then we find out that you making side deals and backwood deals so that you can make your 100 plus another 20 at the expense of the group, you're stealing. Basically, is what it is. You're basically stealing. And for the life of me, it was really annoying to me that when they confronted Pancake, instead of her trying to look at it and see what's going on, she immediately went on defense and denied it. One thing about a person who steals, and this is why I said this in the other videos, I could deal with a person who do a lot of things, but stealing, you are the most conniving person, especially scamming. Jeez Louise. But thieving and scamming is the most conniving people in the face of the earth. You cannot trust them even with your eyes on them. And Pancake and Rocky is literally giving us don't trust them at all. You use the show to leverage your solo career with this gospel company, Motown Gospel. And from the looks of it, if Motown Gospel is smart, they will run away from you. But you use the show and Candy and Tiny to leverage that because you had no interest in being in the show. And we all know that. You had zero interest in being on this show and being in that group. But you used that to leverage your Motown deal, to put it on TV, to get the publicity. And as you were thinking it was going to work out for you, you antagonized your sister, and then she dropped receipts showing that you allegedly stole over $30K from her. Now, just when you get on TV crying, not TV, but on the internet crying, snotting and crying, telling everybody how this is not true, not taking any accountability, you love your sister, you love Candy, you love Tiny and Eris and all these people and your mama and your grandmama watching and you can't believe this and snot. Here we are back to the beginning where now they're saying that you and your husband allegedly were trying to get a kickback of an extra $20K. Now, my mama always used to say this: a leopard ain't gonna change his spots and a tiger can't change his stripes. Listen, if everybody's saying the same thing about you, it's true. And I'm of the belief that whatever Tasha got going on with this underhanded stuff is true. That's just what I believe. That's my own belief. I mean, there's no way that all these instances of people saying that you're doing some underhanded stuff when it comes to money is happening and everybody is lying. You know how the old saying go, if everybody's saying the same thing about you, it must be true. Tasha, Pancake, it's got to be true. It's got to be true. And then when the girls provide you with the receipts with your husband number on it, also with him telling everybody or telling the guy, hey, look, I'm talking to my wife. I told her you gave me the first 10K and we're going to read that receipt. But instead of you looking into it, you immediately start to deny it. Y'all believe this? Y'all believe this? Yeah, his number on that fool. Pancake, you have become the biggest villain of 2023, and we are only in April. Today is April, what, 2nd or 3rd, girl? You are the biggest villain of 2023. Nobody's going to trust you. Very few blind people who think like you will deal with you, but for the most part, the people don't deal with you, Pancake. And I don't blame them because I'm one of them who don't deal with you. I don't care how blessed your voice is and how much of a talent you are. When you are a nasty person and an evil person on the inside, this is what you get. So let's get into these receipts I got, girl, because this is a lot. So I was able to pull up or screenshot one of the receipts that Miss Tamika had printed up and given to everybody. And I'm going to read it really quick. And this is allegedly between Rocky and the promoter. So the receipt reads, we working on her right now. I have ultimate bait for her. You have to say yes, and it will probably work. We still good on our deal also for the 5 shows. I explained to my wife that you were my guy, like Jeff Mona guy, and they didn't keep their word with me. So no matter what, we going with you, or she's not going in doing anything. I'm sorry. So you can shoot me 20 so I can show her. I just showed her you already sent me 10K. So she gets it now. I got you, my guy. Trust me, I want to make money for all of us. The reply is we will discuss. The detail is for all 4 ladies. I will look out for you, but I need all 4 ladies. So I'm sorry. The promoter is basically trying to cut him a bag deal, which in my opinion, I understand now why Candy and them want to do management and promoters, because there's no way I would be dealing with this promoter, but shout out for the receipts. But anyway, the promoter was willing to go on some backdoor stuff to get all 4 ladies because he didn't want Tasha. He didn't want Tasha. He didn't want Escape 3. Hell, he didn't want the 3 that they got together now. He wanted all 4 ladies because everybody knows the stock goes up when all members are there because everybody have fans, even Pancake, right? So the promoter was just like, listen, I need all 4 of the girls. We'll go out for more details and we'll deal with that later. But you have to make sure you can guarantee me all 4 girls. Now, what stuck out a lot to me in this receipt was saying that he already spoke to his wife and showed her that you sent 10K. So that would mean, Pancake, you have all the knowledge of what's going on. And so when they confronted you and you sat there and act like you had no idea what was going on and immediately said it's not true, this is how I know, in my opinion, that you stole your sister's money. You stole every dime of it, if everything, plus probably more that she don't know about. Because as I found in this episode when Tamika was speaking with Taj and talking about, oh, Tiny and Candy is this and Tiny and Candy is that, she's a follower. She's not a leader. And I think it's inherited from being your little sister. And I'm not saying that as a dig to Tasha, but it is what it is. She's a follower. So I believe that whatever you was telling Tasha throughout y'all's career, she just let you have it. Oh, okay, yeah. Because she trusted you blindly, as most sisters do. And then also because you were the big sister and she just felt like there was no need to not trust you. But as we see now, you can't be trusted, girl. Nobody could trust you as far as they could throw you. Pancake, you got to I don't know what you need to do, but you got to do something. This is horrible. You are presenting yourself as a crook and not fit for the gospel realm. And that's just what it is. Now, we got another receipt, child, that he sent. And this is another text message of what he was saying to Rocky. And we'll get into that. So this receipt reads, I'm with you. That's why I'm showing her that you got me, because she's the one who's going to make them all listen. And this is the part that Candy read on the show. Now, the reason I feel Rocky feel like she would have been the one to make them all listen, because she's been the only one giving resistance to this whole thing. So that's probably why Rocky felt like, if Tasha's on board, everybody will be on board. Plus, in Rocky's crazy little peen head mind, he believes that Tasha is Beyonce, Diana Ross, Whitney Houston. And she's none of those, Rocky. She's just none of those. I can't really see much of the other parts of the receipt. I think one part, the very last part, says we are working on her now. I have ultimate bait. Oh yeah, that's the part I read already. Anyway, y'all get the picture. I just, everything done in the dark will come to the light. And that's just a fact. It's the law of nature. It's the law of the world. It's the law of the land. It's just what it is. And Tasha, all that snotting and crying you did on live, talking about how sorry you were and how you were innocent and blaming everybody and taking no accountability for anything that you did, it goes out the window. And I believe that some of the people, not all of them, because a lot of people are blind to fame, but I believe that some of the people are going to look at this and say, well, okay, Tasha, what's going on? And some of those people are going to be like, okay, I'm done. I can't defend you anymore. The smarter ones will, at least. This is not a good look. This is not a good look for you. This is not a good look for the group. This is not a good look for your husband. And at the end of the day, Candy, Tiny, I know y'all don't need the money. Why y'all not suing her? I'm trying to figure out why she not down at the courthouse with the white man in the black robe. That's where I'm at with it. The ultimate slap in the face is for this girl to read this stuff on white paper with her husband's number on it and show it to everybody as if everybody else is tripping and none of this is true and it's all made up. Just like her saying the whole first allegation with Tamika's money was made up. It's not made up and you know it. You are in on the scam. You are in on a scam. You probably are, I feel like we giving Rocky too much credit. Rocky may not be this smart. This might be Tasha with all of this. Hey, let's do this, that, and the third. I don't know. Rocky don't seem like the smartest dude. Rocky might be the bad guy, but she might be the man behind the bad guy, if it makes sense. Because the plausible deniability that she's trying to display when people come to her with receipts is just asinine and it's sickening. It's really sickening. Like, Candy, Tiny, even Tamika, why don't y'all sue her? The only way, and I feel like this, even if y'all sue her and she go to court and y'all win, she's still gonna come out saying that it's not true. Because she's that delusional. And it's not that she believes that it's not true. She just has so much pride that she refuses to look wrong or look bad in the public eye when, girl, this is what it is. Your husband and you, not just him, both of y'all are crooks. Both of y'all. Anytime somebody come at you with something like, hey, you stealing money, you scamming money and changing names and all that stuff, girl, your reaction would have been much different than what it was. But it wasn't, because you know what it is. You know what it is. You know what's going on in your household. You know what kind of conniving backdoor stuff y'all doing, gutter snipe stuff y'all doing to other people, especially people who trying to help you and love you like your sister. And it's sickening. And at this point, this is about to sound really, really bad, but I got to say what I got to say. With all due respect, no disrespect, but much disrespect without disrespect to the older and elderly, I don't give a damn about your grandmother and your mama and your aunties and uncles watching you look a damn fool online and on TV. I don't care that they watching. I don't care how much snot you pull down from your nose. I don't care how many fake tears you pull down, because the tears ain't for the fact that you sorry. The tears is for your gospel deal that you waited 35 years for might be out the window. Listen, I don't care who watching. I don't care how you feel like your lineage is being tarnished and your family and all that. Girl, we don't care. You shouldn't have came on TV and you shouldn't have been stealing. Not even you shouldn't have came on TV. You shouldn't have been stealing. So I don't care. They have to know who their grandchild and child and niece and nephew. They got to know who y'all are. And y'all are crooks. Y'all are savage crooks who will do anything for money, which is probably why y'all struggle so much. That's why you and your husband had to go move in with your mom, because, when you do dirty things, you win dirty prizes. And a lot of times, a lot of crooks, although they seem like they be coming up, they be the brokest and most unfortunate when it comes to money, because you can't do it in a dirty way. And that's why you and your husband had to move in with your mama, because, y'all ain't shit. Period. Y'all ain't shit. And I don't feel a bit sorry for you. I don't feel a bit sorry for your mental health. I don't feel a bit sorry for Rocky. Rocky, while quiet as it's kept, while you over there defending Rocky over there buying abortions allegedly and tricking off money to the other women and buying condos and all of that. I'm just saying he's signing leases with your money, with the money y'all stealing together, because it ain't even yours. It's other people's money y'all doing this dirty stuff with. And you ain't in no damn open marriage. It's open now because you don't want to look a damn fool, but you dummy. You trying to do gospel telling people you in an open marriage, girl. That is not of the Lord. And I ain't even a Christian. Listen, Tasha, Everything that's coming to you is deserving. I hope more dirt come out on you. I hope more dirt come out on Rocky, because y'all need to be taken down for what y'all doing to people. It's not right. It's not okay. It's not fair that you guys get to walk around and play innocent and use God. See, let me just say this. People who use God so much scare me, because I feel like that's their blanket. That's their protection for all the underhanded stuff that they do. And you with all that, oh, let God use me. All I need is God and my husband. All I need is my sister and God, my mom and God. It was just us three. Girl, nobody don't care about none of that. Nobody don't care about none of that at all. You are going to get everything you deserve, Latocha. Latocha, I'm going to give you a middle name. Latocha Marie Scott. You're going to get everything you deserve and more. And I'm here for it. I hope it's televised so we can all watch, so all the other criminals like you and yourself who like to do crime and dirt with your husbands and try to look like you the innocent one and it ain't you. It's just him. Yeah, I'm hoping all y'all watching so we can watch the demise of a criminal. I'm not wishing on her no bad things, but I'm wishing on the criminal bad things to be done. Period. I'm wishing on bad things to be done to the criminal, not the person. Nah. Y'all can take it how y'all want. I don't appreciate it. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all tell me. Drop down in the comments and let me know. Is Tasha innocent? Is Tasha innocent? Is this all Rocky? Do y'all believe Rocky is smart enough to pull all this off without Tasha's knowledge? I don't believe so, but I mean, drop down in the comments and let me know. Y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on TikTok. Remember, I am going to put out the video tomorrow. The review is going to be up for y'all tomorrow of the whole show, but I just want to touch on this little piece. But I'll see you hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.